the first question.
Here we go.
And I think it's rhetorical.
Okay.
Whose house?
Oh my God! I just was. No. It's Ram's house.
There we go.
Yeah. It's Ram's house.
That's the answer I was looking for. It's a rhetorical question, right?
Listen, people still believe in us. It was a great game. I would say, I'm going to say it was the most exciting game of the first week of the NFL.
Yeah, I mean,
only overtime, right? Only overtime.
That's true.
Neck and neck. We didn't get our hands on it in overtime. Montgomery took full advantage of the huge Aaron Donald-shaped hole in my heart.
Yeah,
like that's what it was. They're like, oh wait, it's overtime.
Right, too.
And AD's not here.
And the first 4 quarters, they were able to get past that.
Stafford looked good. Stafford looked so good,
dude. When he's slinging it, there's really I know that this is a like hyperbole to say it, or it's an exaggeration, however one want to put it, but there's not anybody like him when he's slinging it like that,
Truly.
And I know that there's tons of great quarterbacks in this league, and Mahomes is one of them.
Yeah. No, for sure.
The no looks on third downs, and then he's just dotting.
Mahomes has that showmanship that, you know what I mean?
Yes.
Like that, like razzmatazz magician flick it throw thing.
Yeah.
And Stafford's is such a steady, casual strength. And I mean, it does speak to like how important punctuation is, right? Because from every show that I am watching, they talk about that missed throw to Cooper Kupp right at the end there, where we probably would have been able to extend it, get the field goal, and win the game.
Right.
But like that was one of 3 errant and like barely errant. But that's the memory. But if you go back and watch that game, Stafford looked so the best that I think I've seen him as a Ram outside of the Super Bowl that we won.
Right. He was great in that one.
Perfect.
For sure. And everything worked out. I mean, every button was being pushed, including, that 4th down call that McVay had with Cooper Kupp running it.
Yes.
And it was all working. And just this time around, I just wish that, I don't know, obviously get that last possession back in regulation.
Yeah.
So you never give it back
right
to Jared Goff to try and tie the game.
It's a little bit of an asterisk, right? In that, like, I don't want to take anything away from the Lions because they ran us over
Are you going,
in overtime.
Puka didn't play with me?
But Puka was out. We didn't touch the ball. I love the Lions. I feel like they're our exchange family. They're like the foreign exchange family we stayed in, senior year of high school in France, and then they sent Stafford to us to live with us,
right.
And he stayed forever and got us a ring.
And they took their general manager from Les Snead's front office.
Exactly, exactly. I love Campbell. I think he's just like everybody's big teddy bear uncle. I'm very happy for the Lions. A lot of good friends are Lions fans. It wasn't like an outright loss, even though yes, it is a loss.
So I mean, not to go too deep football with you here, but we haven't had this conversation. We might as well with you, Taran Killam.
I'm the guy.
Because that's the second time you've mentioned that you didn't touch the football in overtime.
Yes.
I'm kind of wondering if the league should have the playoff overtime rules in the regular season, where both teams are mandated to touch it, even if you score a touchdown
Brockman?
to start.
No.
It feels like a TV rule. It feels like, okay, we've gone overtime,
Well, the TV rule, the way that it's been described to me, is that if you do this in the regular season, you have to extend that final overtime period from 10 minutes to at least 15 minutes.
Right.
And then if that happens in a, say, 1 o'clock Eastern game,
yes,
then it bleeds into that second window of football.
Yeah.
And when that happens, everybody else that's showing a game in that second window of football can't take a commercial television break.
Right, understood.
And so it messes up a whole bunch of people.
Here's the compromise.
And then there's the player safety aspect of playing an extra 5
whatever.
minutes.
But I'm thinking about Tide with bleach.
Yeah. Yes, there's that.
This is the compromise I would make.
Yes.
If the team that has first possession scores a touchdown in under 5 minutes, the other team gets a chance. Like you cap it at the time. And like how much time of possession? No, Brockman.
Here's the thing. They changed the rule for the playoffs. Basically, by doing that, they told everyone who likes football that offense is more important. Okay, so football is a 3-phase sport. If you don't want to lose on the first possession in overtime, tell your defense to stop them, and then you get the ball back to win the game.
Dang. Except there's a 4th phase, which is the random chance of a coin toss.
There's that too. And
guess what? That's the rule.
Well,
So,
no,
like,
no,
so you can
no
change
offense, no defense, no special teams can strategize for a coin
hold
toss.
on, but we have already discussed this based on the other overtime rules that when this happened with the playoffs, right? Is that the opening coin toss? So many people win it and defer it because they want the ball to start the second half. They want to hopefully get the ball at the end of the first half, score, then score after halftime as well, and have 2 possessions. That's the Patriots won 6 championships mastering that pretty much.
Chris,
and so
that's
hold
the
on a
fix.
second. So but if you do
we
that,
talked about this before.
then you know you're not only giving the ball to start. Whoever starts the game gets the ball first if there's an overtime.
Right.
So now you're actually adding strategy to the opening coin toss. Maybe more people will take the ball first to have that possibility in their back pocket.
Yes.
The other pushback here that I want to throw out, and then we can move on to your show and other fun things, is fellow Rams fan or Los Angeles sports fan Sean Mitchell of our program. He's a terrific producer and will be cutting up these videos digitally, expertly. He texted the group when this happened that the Lions scored first, Rams just lose.
Right.
That it's like losing a baseball game with a walk-off home run in the top of the 10th. There's no bottom of the 10th. Sorry, you should play better defense. Don't give up a home run. And then it's that unsatisfying.
Yeah.
And I heard that's not a bad analogy. It's like, okay, you go to extra innings.
Except
The
football
team that
and
gets the-
baseball
that-
aren't
that
the
gets the-
same. In baseball, the defense has the ball.
Oh, I'm aware of that. It's also, not a rectangle, it's a diamond. I mean, what else does that mean?
It means it's not the same, so you can't really equate them.
You're just pissed you lost is basically what it all comes
Listen,
down to.
of course, I want them to win all the time. We looked so good. Losing Nakua is certainly unfortunate and scary, and I hope he recovers very quickly.
Yes.
If you follow the Rams social media, it's been my sneaky suspicion all offseason that they're posing their strategy as the return of Cooper Kupp anyway.
He was amazing, man.
He's just incredible. I miss Aaron so much. Aaron was my number one, and we're gonna see how valuable he was throughout the season. And the organization did a good job of trying. Jared Verse getting his first sack and looks great.
The 2
and
Florida
Kobe
State guys look really good.
Yep. So, yeah, I'm still very hopeful. Of course, I wish we won. It was a great game.
We had Les Snead on during the summer, and he just threw out there that he would love to have Aaron Donald on the Eric Weddle plan. So if they make the
I think
playoffs,
we're all hoping it. I think
he's around here in LA.
Yeah, for sure. He comes and he's been at training camp a couple times too.
He looks like he'd let himself go, don't you think?
You're saying that because he's not in the room.
He's only got a 5.5 pack now, 5 3/4 pack,
He went
a
down
5
from 8 to
7/8
7 and a
pack.
quarter. Yeah. His abs used to go up to his traps.
He's just sitting there having
Well, his wife had posted a video on social media while they were watching the game. He looked very happy on the couch.
Yeah, he was passed out. He was sleeping.
I didn't see that.
But when you sleep is when you recover.
He was sleeping.
Yeah, he looked very
Was he
happy.
asleep?
Yeah, he looked
Yeah,
very
he was
cozy on
passed
that
out.
couch.
Yeah, he was snoring during
very funny.
during the game.
I didn't see this.
It's great.
Recording him, and he's like,
Snoring during the game.
Is he happy about retiring? And then he's just passed out
He's
in the corner
tapped out.
of a beautiful sectional couch.
Very lovely couch. Yeah. Looked very comfortable.
I got to see that. I missed that.
Yeah.
That's so cool. Catch the Rich Eisen Show every single day on the Roku channel, 12 to 3 Eastern for free.